Okay, this is Monday, August 30th lesson. This is the slope-intercept form. So we're writing equations. Sorry, skip that part. We're writing equations of lines. So this lesson is about writing equations of lines. All right, you're familiar with the slope-intercept form. This is the y equals mx plus b form. Okay, and the m is the slope, of course, and the b is the y-intercept. Okay, now what is the slope-intercept form good for? Well, this is frequently the answer form. What I mean by that is they'll say, write the equation of line in slope-intercept form. They want the answer in this form. Another one is, this is good for graphing. This is the form we use when we want to graph a line. Right? Given the equation of a line, if it's not in that form, we change it to that form and then graph the line. All right? The second form we have here is the point-slope form. Point-slope form, you're given a point, so x1, y1, so that's the coordinates of a point, and the slope, you're given some value for slope. Then this is the form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now, keep in mind, this y, the first y, is a variable, and it's not going to change. It's going to stay y. The y1 is going to be a number. It's going to be replaced by a number. And m will be replaced by a number. The first x is not going to be replaced by a number. It's just going to be the letter x minus the x1 is going to get replaced by a number. All right? And this is the, when you write a new equation of a line, like you don't have any kind of equation, you write a new equation of a line. Okay? When you want a new equation. All right. So that's the kind of problems we're dealing with today. So number one, example 1a. So we're given a point. So here's my point, and we're given a slope. So we go straight to that form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. All right. And then so y1 is negative 1, so it's y plus 1. M is negative 3. X minus negative 2, so that's a plus 2. All right. So that's the equation of a line. But the directions say write it in slope-intercept form. So that means we've got to write it in this form up here. All right? So let's go ahead and do that. So continue. So we're going to distribute on the right-hand side. So it's negative 3x minus 6. And we subtract 1. So it's y equals negative 3x minus 7. That's it. All right, let's go on to B. So we're going to pass through the point, 4, 3. Let's write the formula. So the y doesn't change. It's the y1 that changes. It's going to get replaced with 3, so y minus 3. The m is 1/2, so replace the m with 1/2. X doesn't change, but x1 changes to 4. Right? So only those three are the numbers, y1, m, and x1. All right, let's go and clean that up. Y minus 3 equals half x, and half of 4 is 2. Add 3 to both sides. You get y equals half x plus 1, and there's my answer. All right, y equals half x plus 1. Moving on to C. I have to fold my paper to fit on my desk. There we go. Ooh. All right. So this time they don't give you the slope. So that means we have to find the slope. So find the slope. We use the slope formula. All right. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is negative 3. y1 is 7. x2 is 3. And x1 is negative 2, so it's plus 2. So that's negative 10 over 5. That reduces to negative 2. Now take this. Use either point. So y minus, I'm using the first one, 7. The slope is negative 2. So x plus 2. And then you just clean that up. So y minus 7, negative 2x minus 4. Add 7 to both sides, get y equals negative 2x plus 3. That's it. Example D. Again, you have to find the slope first. All right, I'm going to write this slope form a little differently. And all you need is to be consistent. You can do the y1 first, or you can do the y2 first, right? As long as you're consistent. See, I put x1 first on the bottom. So y1 first would be negative 2 minus 3 over 6 minus 8. That's going to be what? Negative 5 over negative 2, which becomes 5 halves. All right. Wow, that is really ugly. I apologize for my poor handwriting. All right. Now let's fill it in our form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y minus, let's use the one with no negative signs, a3. So it's y minus 3. Slope is 5 halves. X minus 8. Okay, let's clean that up. It's going to be y minus 3 equals 5 halves x. And 5 halves of 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20, so it's minus 20. Add 3 to both sides. It's going to be y equals 5 halves x minus 17. That's it. Hopefully the sound is still available. E, looking at example E. Okay, I'm going to do this twice. Slope is 0. If you recall, if its slope is 0, it's a horizontal line, and you just do y equals the y value. So you just do y equals 4. So you're welcome to take the shortcut for that one. Okay? You can do the long way too, right? Use the formula. So it's y minus the y value. Slope is 0, x minus 5. What does that 0 to the x minus 5? What does that do to it? It wipes it out. So it's just y minus 4 equals 0. Add 4 to both sides. So you get y equals 4. That's it. Same answer, right? You can do it the short way or you can do it the long way. Either one. Example F. We got slope is 4 minus negative 7. So it's 4 plus 7 over 5 minus 5. So that's 11 over 0. This is undefined. You can't put undefined into that formula, right? Undefined, there's no room for undefined, a word, into a formula. So you have to know the shortcut for this one, okay? And so if the slope is undefined, that means this is a vertical line, right? It's a vertical line, so you're going to do x equals. Vertical line is x equals the x value. So 5, you're looking at the x value, okay? So it's x equals 5. That's it.